Barry Smith.
Laurie.
We're church planters with Biblical Ministries worldwide. With BMW, we found that we were very compatible philosophically, using relationships in evangelism, discipleship, and leadership development. Tennessee Temple University. When we met, she was taller than I. So after we met, I grew 4 inches.
I inspired him greatly.
Yeah, she did. We have Alison, Carol, Lisa, and Juliann. The main emphasis of our ministry right now is leadership development, and we've been in the process for the last 3 years of working with men in our church to where we can ensure that they are biblically qualified men. In February and March, the church elected 3 elders and 2 deacons. That's been what we've been working towards for the last 8 years since we've been in Hamilton. And so God's enabled us to reach that particular goal. We've always had a heart's desire is to have a ministry that our whole family could be involved in. Hamilton Bible Church has allowed us to all function in different ways with different gifts.
One thing that's been a bit different this year, because we will be going on furlough next year, and with the election of elders and deacons, is we're trying to take less of an upfront role and let the New Zealanders and others in our church fill those places.
For the church to really become a self-supporting, self-governing church, they must increase and I must decrease. We left some really good friends that we could have really close fellowship with, and our first term we just longed for that fellowship, but we found that as people came to Christ, we found that fellowship, that same fellowship that we had with our friends, being developed with these new believers in Christ.
Although New Zealand has changed a lot in the past 15 years that we've been here, it still is, and we are very busy, it still is not the pace and pressure that you feel as soon as you're on U.S. soil. And it's been a great place to have a family.
We're working with 15 different churches throughout the North Island. It's called the Network of Bible-Believing Churches. I think we have 6 mission boards that are represented. We have several Kiwi pastors. It's a real mixture, but the thing that draws us together is our doctrinal statement and our desire to see a church planting movement begin to take hold in New Zealand. That we can support church planters, that we can send church planters from our churches rather than relying on American missionaries to come to New Zealand. It's just really neat to see some traction begin to take hold in New Zealand-led churches, that they're catching the vision that we've had for a number of years. Our 1-year goal is for our church to become a disciple-making, disciple church. We really want to shift from being just Bible teaching to evangelistic, and so that's a real goal for this next year. Our, 2-year goal is that we'll have our own pastor. The 5-year goal is to plant a new church. And so we want to send out a team of church planters to plant a new church. Our church has a vision to be self-supporting, to be evangelistic, and then also to be reproducing not just disciples, but also church planters.